Back to the channel. We got breaking news out of the Edmonton Oilers as they have just recalled defenseman and prospect Evan Bouchard back from his loan with the SODERTALJE SK. I probably said that wrong, sorry if I mispronounced it. But that is the news breaking out of Edmonton. Evan Bouchard is on his way back to the Oilers in Edmonton to start their mini training camp, whatever you want to call it, where 6 guys are allowed to be there. So a little insight to him this season, playing with on loan. He has 23 games played, 6 points, or 6 goals, 11 assists for 17 points. That's not bad in the Swedish Elite League, 17 points in 26 games. The number that gets me, and this is the number you guys know I look more into than anything else, it is the penalty minutes. That shows you if you were good defensively, if you were chasing. He had 76 penalty minutes in 23 games. That equals out to more than a penalty and penalty and a half is what it equals out to in that area per game. Not going to say some of those maybe weren't fights. I don't, when we're sleeping is when he's playing. Or it's early in the morning when we're all working, he's playing. So, that number, scares me a little bit. But also, let's look at his Bakersfield Condors AHL last season. 54 games, he had 36 points, 42 penalty minutes. So it just shows the Swedish Elite League compared to the AHL is a lot tougher. A lot of good players decide to go to Sweden, Russia, if they can't find a good contract in the NHL that they like, or if they don't get signed, right? So that is the news out of Edmonton, is Evan Bouchard is on his way back, and we all kind of had a feeling he was coming back sooner or later, especially with that 6th spot possibly open, for sure the 7th spot, with the new rules for this season, how roster sizes went up, taxi squads, the whole 9 yards. We knew Evan Bouchard was going to be one of those players that are in Edmonton when Edmonton needs him, traveling with the team, so on and so forth. Also, I'm going to read this report about him. It says, a highly intelligent, all-around defenseman that plays with poise and can shift the pace of play in a multitude of ways. Showcases smooth, four-way skating ability and loves to get involved in all situations, especially when the situation happens to be an up-ice rush. Has a polished offensive skill set which includes a well-timed pass and sneaky, erratic shot, goes with the high percentage plays and makes smart decisions. Evan Bouchard could work on strength behind his shot, defensively active, cutting off lanes, and always staying in excellent positioning. Reads cues well in all 3 zones and seems to stay a step ahead. All in all, a well-rounded defender with great hockey sense and work ethic. And we knew that's what we were getting from Evan Bouchard. Every trade talk Edmonton seemed to be rumored in or was actually in, the other team wanted Evan Bouchard. And, if we had Chiarelli, Bouchard would be gone. At least Ken Holland has some sense on his defenseman, on who he has. And it'll all work out for the Edmonton Oilers in the end. And I wouldn't be surprised if, Bouchard plays half the games this season, as the 7th or 6th defenseman while switching up with other guys. Sorry, I'm tired, yawning there. With other guys like Legason and, Jones is going to be a top 4. We need a guy like Evan Bouchard on the point that, can pass well. We do have Tyson Barrie that can pass, but you can't only have one passing defenseman. You need a rounded out defenseman, and Evan Bouchard brings that to the Edmonton Oilers. So that's just a quick update. Evan Bouchard is on his way back to Edmonton from his loan, and I'll catch you guys when more news breaks. If not, have a great day.